What's up, family? It's your ghetto news reporter, MARY-L33. MARY-L. Today is December 15th, 2019. It's a Sunday morning. Around this time back in the day, I would be at a party throwing money at the transgenders, female impersonators. All my real Mary McNamara's out there. Don't forget to put the dash between the Mary and the Mac. You know I'm not lying. If you are a transgender, you know I've supported you, and if I supported you, the people that admired me on the come up back in the day at the Taste Party in Chicago on 64th and Low, and the Jeffrey Pub, and the 411 Club, and let's go back to the Club Lorraine's party and the Closet. You understand what I'm saying? You know, all them real house parties from back in the day or whatever. You know, I've given plenty of money to transgenders. Matter of fact, I've given more money to the transgenders than I have, you know, my own real girlfriends back in the day. So, you know, this is not a homophobic, you know, transgender bashing video. But the thing of the matter is, or the matter that I'm trying to speak on, is the fact that, you know, I feel as though transgenders are trying to take over real ladies' identity and promote whatever cause they have. Not saying all of them, you know, but there's some out there that try harder than most to, you know, drag a real queen, you know, down. And, you know, I have to say this, when I was younger, I remember transgenders, you know, literally taking me from bar to bar, and I was underage at the time. And then later on in life, I met a so-called lady by the name of Donna Marie Evans, and she took me to the what is it called, the Baton Club. It was downtown, you know, the female impersonator club or whatever and stuff. And now they have one in Uptown. And the last time I checked, the one downtown either was being remodeled or they was changing, you know, the name and making it something else or whatever. Because, you know, I'm in hot pursuit on trying to find out why so many guys that dress up as girls to make a living off of something that I was born, and that's, you know, a girl, now a lady, you know, is able to make money off of, you know, being an impersonator, and I can't make money off of being myself. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. And even if I wanted to be a male impersonator, they don't even want me to, you know, to be that without going through the whole, you know, sex change or whatever and stuff. And, you know, I'm not trying to be no man. I'm trying to be me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm 52 years old. When I was younger, and I used to hang out at all the parties and clubs and stuff, I used to wonder why the guys, gay guys, will always try to come at me and stuff. And now I realize they just wanted me to have a baby or slow me down, you know, because they try to slow down independent, you know, real queens and stuff, you know, so they can come up off of us or just eliminate us, you know, totally or whatever and stuff. And I find that to be very, you know, disrespectful, considering, you know, I did not shun them in any way, shape, or form or whatever. Like I said, I supported them, and everybody that, you know, looked up to me, if that's what you want to call it, you know, supported them as well and stuff, you know. And if I had known that they was going to try to, you know, shit on me for real and say it's raining like I'm going through now, you know, I would have never supported them from the beginning or whatever stuff. See, what I support is the talent. You understand what I'm saying? Because I believe everybody, you know, wants to make an honest living and stuff, and I have no problem with that. But when the competition becomes so fierce to the point that the guys want to actually be ladies and take over, you know, my, you know, identity, then I find that to be very, you know, distasteful. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk, because it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And, you know, a job is supposed to be a job, not a lynching, you know what I'm saying, for somebody's spot. And me being worth so much, I feel as though these guys are just, doing whatever it takes to get the money and stuff, because that's what Tupac told him, back in the day. You got to do what you got to do. Stay true. True to what? You understand what I'm saying? For real. Like I said, this is not a gay bashing thing, but, I have to, really, really, speak about this because, there's one, transgender in particular that, worked in radio and things of that nature in Chicago, where I'm from. I don't know if she's from Chicago, and I say, she, and I use it loosely, you understand what I'm saying? But he, Marcus Parker, a.k.a. Flamin, worked in radio in my city, Chicago, but when it got too hot, he, or whatever, moved to California like Oprah Winfrey did, See, you can't be a true Chicagoan, get all the money, and then when it gets too hot and stuff, leave, and then, when it start cooling off, try to sneak back in. You understand what I'm saying? Got to be a die-hard Chicagoan. And, that's how you know who's real and who's not and stuff, because, I may have, went on vacation for about a month or two away from Chicago, or, a few years after they railroaded me, May 31st, 2008, and said I disarmed a police officer just so they could get my legacy, you understand, as a, originator of rap and things of that nature or whatever. But that didn't mean I left my city, Chicago, hanging and shit. I'm still going through the fire and hell and stuff, and, die hard is what I'm talking about. You understand what I'm saying? Not an opportunist. So for all the ones who made the money and ran, run your ass back and give back what was so freely given to you and stuff, because, there's still people out here that's trying to, make up for all the losses, because I consider this a loss, supporting people who never had my best interests at heart. You understand what I'm saying? Hopefully they have proven me wrong after listening to this video. So like I said, no disrespect to the real ones out there making a living who, invested in themselves with the money and support that was, given to you by real motherfuckers such as myself, your ghetto news reporter, Mary-L Dash, between the Mary and the Lee. But for the ones who be out there scamming, and even, Flamin, Marcus Parker, will tell you, just listen to the Breakfast Club, interview, that she has done some shady deals or whatever and stuff, you understand what I'm saying, to become, I guess, as relevant as she is now, I have no problem with a person that's trying to come up, but when you do any and everything to try to come up and, you're not even a real transgender, you holding on to your male parts and, giving that illusion, you understand what I'm saying? But not only that, impregnating, aggressives. She has said it out her mouth, Marcus, you understand what I'm saying? That he, impregnates, aggressive stud-looking girls to have babies and things of that nature. Now, what part of the game is that? You understand what I'm saying? It's like you want the best of both worlds, and you don't want to decide totally on what you really want to be and stuff. It's too much and stuff, and that's why, I had to tap out as far as, the gay community or whatever, because it has become too much and stuff, for real. They got new names every day, and they got people saying, I love whoever loves me and whatever. After a while you're gonna love the dead too. You got cadavers out here, people loving cadavers, dead people or whatever and stuff. You understand? When does enough become enough? It's like a sexual appetite that they have and stuff. It's like another addiction. Because I ain't gonna lie, I used to, have that spirit on me as well and stuff, and, if I can overcome, that sexual appetite or whatever, as far as, feeling the need to always, have a climax or whatever, Anybody could do it and stuff. So no excuses for the losers and stuff like that. And, no disrespect, like I said, to the real ones out there. But what I can't understand is this. How is it that the transgenders can be ladies, but when I want to be a lady, that, who I was born to be, I can't be that person and stuff. That's when they came after me, when I was trying to become the lady that I was born to be. And all hell broke loose, and to the point where, guys started jumping on me like I was a man and stuff. And so I say this, for the real transgenders that I supported out there, I'm telling you what God loved. I supported you. If you see men jumping on me, whoop their ass like the man you are. I paid you motherfuckers in advance just in case and shit, for real. Because if I die, we all die. And we ain't even got to talk about all that, who, what, when, and what the fuck we are no more and shit, because you can't bite the hand that feeds you and shit. You understand what I'm saying? But they definitely promoting Flame because she's reckless like that. And it seems as though, the ones that are, reckless, foul, and, those the ones that get the attention. And that's distasteful for even the transgenders and stuff, because there are some ones out there that take their, job seriously and should be promoted more so than a person that just, ratchet. You understand what I'm saying? She's like the ratchet of all the transgenders and stuff. And I don't care if you hear this motherfucker video and, and sing your goddamn West Side ratchet ass motherfucking goddamn whatever my way. I'm just saying, you're wrong and stuff. I've supported you as well. Flame, for real motherfucking talk. But you've done some things to me that I did not agree with, trying to come up off my name and stuff. People know money and see money, and they know how that shit work. You understand what I'm saying? And Flame was into credit card fraud, all kind of shit. You understand what I'm saying? And that's not how I came up. I believe in working hard and doing people right, and people, appreciating the work that you do, for real. I don't like looking over my shoulder and stuff. Just listen to her. You come on, man. She's funny as a comedian, and she tells her truths and things of that nature, and maybe she's getting better and maybe she's getting worse. I don't know. I hope she ain't letting the fame go to her head or whatever and stuff, because you have to represent the ones who didn't make it, for real. If you got the opportunity like you do now, to do so, and to make up for the wrongs that you have committed towards the ones who supported you. And that's just the honest to God's truth. And if you can't understand that, then you have not grown in this, industry, which is, entertainment, not buffoonery. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just giving you the honest to God's truth. And it's early in the morning, like almost 3 o'clock. You understand what I'm saying? On a Sunday, I'm taking you to church, whether you want to believe it or not. So, don't send your goons my way, because there's still some Mary McElmyras out there that love me for real. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. And, I hear you got a gun and all that stuff, but, one gun ain't never stopped a motherfucker when bombs start dropping and shit, because that's what I'm dropping. I'm dropping bombs and shit. I don't like being disrespected, and I don't like no men hitting on me. You gonna either be a transgender, you understand what I'm saying, for real, or you gonna be a man. You understand what I'm saying? But you can't have it both ways and stuff. Or they say you can't have your cake and eat it too. So I'm putting out the flame on your ass right about now. Blow out the candle, motherfucker, for real. You understand what I'm saying? It's real talk, y'all. This is your ghetto news reporter, MARY-L33, between the Mary and the Lee. Listen to that song, Hobson. What is it? Give me that crown, bitch, because you don't deserve it. With that, peace.